Hello YouTube, this is Thompson A330 bringing you another update to the airport. This is the special update, so again after every 5 updates I'm going to do a bit of a special update. And the reason behind these updates is generally just to include models that are no longer present in the modern day. There's a lot of models in my collection that unfortunately, as times have changed, as years have gone by, will no longer be active in the real world, and so therefore won't be active on my airports because I am focusing on more of a modern day airport. Trying to keep things as up to date as possible, with again a few exceptions here and there. So this was a bit of a request from Aviation LBA. Very good suggestion actually. Initially I didn't really know what to do, but I've come up with this idea of doing a 2-part kind of video. It's going to be in the same video but split into 2 parts. So this is part 1. Obviously during the video we'll transition to part 2 and you'll probably notice the difference. So this is a setting of Monik and Thomas Cook. This is probably roughly around about 2007-2008 period, give or take. The flight numbers and destinations I'm reading out to you, some are compiled from Thomas Cook. Unfortunately I can't seem to find any that I've done for Monik in the past, so I've had to extract some flight numbers and destinations from kind of other airlines, kind of just throw it in together. But I thought I'd do that just to give you a bit of an idea of kind of like what it would be like if it was a proper airport. So I'll try my best. So we're going to get through this and again we'll transition to the second part, which in between obviously I'm going to have to set up all the other models, remove all these, set up them other models, move some GSC around and all that kind of thing. So it is a bit of a long kind of process, this update, but hopefully it's going to be worthwhile for you guys to watch. So we're going to start off on the near side first, on this Monik Head Candy 757-200. This, I have to say, I think this is my preferred. Out of the 2 head candy models, this is my preferred one. I think general style, I think this is the later version, if I'm honest. I think this is 2008, I could be wrong. But I do out of the 2, I do prefer this one. So this is, 1 minute, let me get my thing. So this is operating as a B5743 and 5118 from Paphos and to Gran Canaria, registration GNOND. It should be, yeah, just having a look, double checking. Moving across, pushing back, we have this Thomas Cook 757-200. This is operating as MT427 1626. In from Antalya, now heading out to Corfu. Obviously flight numbers respective to the destination, origin or destination. This is the sort of special livery, as you can see at the back, compared to the kind of normal livery. This registration should be GFCLA, which it is. Next to that we have the standard Thomas Cook 757-200 GFCLB. This is operating as MT466 257. In from Larnaca, and we're heading out to Palma, Mallorca. And then next to that, we'll just have like a little bit of a fleet view going on. This is a custom aircraft. This wasn't officially released, a custom that I've had for some time. Thomas Cook 767-200, operating as MT2757 and 2122 inbound from Corfu and out to Ibiza. This aircraft is DAJC I believe this was leased from My Travel for a number of years, about 5 years maybe, something like that. Again, a custom model. I've had it for quite some time. It's actually not too bad. Yeah, generally not too bad. I'm not sure if the windows and stuff are a bit high up, if I'm honest, but generally speaking, it looks the part. Zooming in, taking off, we have the other Monik Head Candy 757-200. This is heading out as ZB951, heading out to Corfu, registration GMONJ. The two Head Candy models, by the way, are probably two models I've had throughout my whole collection for years. I've been collecting over 10 years now. I'm not sure exactly what year I officially started collecting, but at least over 10 years, because I had a few models before we moved house, I know that for sure. So, a long time, but these two have been in my collection for, not from the very start, but certainly, you know, kind of early days. And out of the two, yeah, I do prefer the later version, or what I believe is the later version of the two Head Candy liveries. Taxing in, we have this Monik A300. This is operating as ZB2147, inbound from Lanzarote, registration GMONS, supporting the Leisure Airline of the Year titles as well. Unfortunately, I don't have the other version, the other JetX version, without the titles. This day and age, I'm not particularly fussed about getting it. Back in the day, I was, but yeah, I'm not really too fussed too much now. Moving across, try and get a bit of another fleet view. Not a bad view of that. Monik A330 200. This is operating as ZB2941 and 2628. Came in from Orlando. Will be going out to Punta Cana. Registration GEOMA, and then next to that is the regular Monik 757-200 ZB880917, inbound from Alicante, outbound to Tenerife, GMONK. Again, that particular 757 GMONK, alongside the Head Candy 757s, was probably one of the first models I had in my collection. Back in the day, I mean, when I first started collecting, my collection was all mix and match from like all over the world, kind of everywhere. Just basically what I could get hold of. And back in the day, models were going dead cheap on eBay at one point. When I first started collecting, you could get models for like between 10 and 20 quid. Buy it now. And nowadays, it's quite really impossible to do that. The prices have gone up quite significantly, to be quite honest. Just want to say thanks for watching the first part. Again, in the same video, we'll transition to the second part. Might not be as long. Going to try and keep it as short as I can. But we'll be transitioning around about now. Hello guys, we're now into part 2. In case you didn't realise, but you probably would have noticed with the slight transition in the video. Now into part 2. As you can see, things are a bit more kind of modernised. So we're kind of going into like 7 or 8 years later. This is based on 2014-2015 kind of period. Not all models might match up really with the year, which is why I've said like between a certain time frame. But we're just going to go into this update pretty much like we did the last one. Hopefully you kind of have enjoyed this kind of little series based on Monarch and Thomas Cook. Sadly, airlines that are no longer with us as such. So yeah, we'll just get on with the update. So starting off, first of all, got this Thomas Cook A321 operating as MT1017 and 1126, inbound from Larnaca. We're heading out to Zakynthos. Next to that, we have another A321 in the Monarch colours, operating as ZB1127, going out as 1002. This is actually coming in from Zakynthos and heading out to Lanzarote. And then positioning next to that on the stand here. This is like more or less the stand that accommodates, so you can accommodate 4 other narrow body aircraft. If it was positioned on one of the main stands, it would conflict with the stand next to it, and that would be one less stand to be utilised, which is why I included it. A little bit different. This is obviously a Monik A300 operating as ZB2371 and 2436, came in from Kos, and we'll be heading out to Paphos soon enough. Taxiing in, we have this Monik A320. This is operating as ZB1003 and 1026. Well, strictly 1003. Obviously, it's just coming in. It's not really on a turnaround just yet. Coming in from Lanzarote, but when it does eventually go out, would be going back out to Corfu. Taxiing out, panning back across. We have this Thomas Cook A330 200, MT2842, heading out to Cancun. This aircraft is GCHTZ, modelled by NG, which I'm not really, I kind of bought that. I don't really know why, to be quite honest, because Thomas Cook were kind of gone by I think by the time that was released. And then another Thomas Cook A330 in the more, say, up-to-date modernised colours. MT2605 and 2940, doing a double run to Orlando, so we'll come in from Orlando and we'll head out back to Orlando. So yeah, that's pretty much the update. This update's certainly not as long as the this part of the update, should I say, is not as long as the first part. I just want to touch up a little bit on the mainstream updates. In terms of, are you guys happy with how they are coming out? Like I say in the last update, I did say we would focus a bit more on the commercial side, like passenger side of things. Mix it up a little bit. A lot of focus, I think, has been on the cargo aspect so far. But are you generally happy with the way the updates are coming out, sort of randomised and that way? Or would you rather follow a sequence each day? So we'd start off from Monday, probably again, work our way through Monday. Now, bearing in mind, I did this with the big airport I had, with that featured all the international flights, like Virgin 747s and stuff like that. That was a long process because of the amount of schedules I had in. Obviously, this airport is more compact. It won't take as long. There's two ways about it. I kind of enjoy doing the random updates because it makes it a little bit different each time. It means taking all models away, packing them, so basically whatever models I've got, generally packing them away, getting the other models out and putting them on display ready for the next update. But in terms of taking pictures, it's a bit different because you can do a sequence. So if I did like a Monday, like a full week, starting from Monday through to Sunday, one big cycle. So obviously updates would come when it's kind of worth it, kind of thing for you guys. But in terms of the pictures, it's easier because you can move a model round. By taking pictures, you can take one photo, move the model, take another picture, and there's like a sequence. Whereas in a video, other than if I do similar to this, like a transition video, it's kind of all the models are there in the same place. I can't really be moving them around during the video. It just look a bit odd and time consuming, really. There's two ways. I don't know. There's two ways about it. Either way, I'm enjoying doing these updates. Of course I am, and I just want to see if you guys are happy doing that, or would you rather follow basically a sequence of events that includes, you know, like say so we do like a Monday, focus on significant time periods during that day, and then following through to Tuesday, so from Tuesday morning. I won't do every single hour of the day because there's a lot of hours that are kind of a bit quiet and stuff like that, but I would try and make it so that we can try and feature aircraft that are quite unique, a little bit different, and make the updates generally of interest to you guys. Or we could just stick to what we're doing, because you're basically going to get that anyway. Focus on any significant movements, any sort of additional things that might not necessarily be scheduled in. I might include any new models I might get, that might be included and stuff like that, depending on what's what. Again, just let me know if you're happy with what I'm doing so far. Like I say, with the promise that we're going to focus a bit more on the other commercials, the other passenger side of aircraft. Generally, they're early morning, if I'm honest. So from like 9 o'clock onwards, they sort of the other international flights rather than such sort of charter flights that we have with like TUI, Jet2 and stuff like that. Away from that and away from the cargo, again, generally between 9 and 10 o'clock. Some are in the afternoon as well. But again, just let me know, you know, if you've got any suggestions on how to do things, or you think I could be doing differently, or if you like I say what I've just basically gone through. Any feedback is much appreciated. In the meantime, I'm generally quite happy with what I'm doing, so I think I'm going to continue as we have been doing. If I do try to switch it up, or think to switch it up, then I will of course let you know. And I think generally speaking, doing the sequence kind of starting from Monday, working our way through each day, you know, eventually, however long that will take, I have no idea, but it kind of helps a little bit because I don't have to keep moving all the models at the same time. So it kind of benefits in a way. If an aircraft's on a long turnaround, for instance, it could stay there like for quite a while, rather than me having to take it out of the box every now and then, each time. But I ain't got a problem with that, you know. But again, just let me know what you think. I really do hope you've enjoyed this update as well, guys. I'm sorry it's probably gone on a little bit, but it's kind of a special 2-part kind of video as well. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. Obviously we'll do another 5 updates anyway, and I will do like another special update after those. Again, if anybody's got any ideas, maybe you've got a bit of an idea from this video, just leave it in the comments below, and I'll definitely consider it. That's all for now, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.